Hey everyone, it's Tina here from the Health Coven, and today I wanted to spend some time talking to you about how I started using doTERRA, why I've consciously chosen to partner with them, and why I absolutely love their products. So I'll try and keep this brief. I've been known to waffle, so let's get straight into it. So 2 years ago, I moved to Sydney, and at the time I had horrible health anxiety surrounding my endometriosis. I decided at that point that it was time to make some huge changes, and I found an incredible naturopath who I still see and absolutely adore, and an amazing gynecologist, Dr. Jason Abbott, who sits on the board of Endometriosis Australia. Now, combined, these two people helped me realize I needed a complete lifestyle overhaul. I became way more conscious of what I was consuming. I became more aware of wanting to create a more low-tox household. And it was then that while I was at work at my media agency, my boss started giving me things to try for different things. So I would go into a vet's office with things like, oh, I've got a cramp, I've got a headache, I didn't sleep well last night. And she'd say, okay, go try this, go use this. And then after a few months, I finally decided it was time to go to a class. Now in this class, I remember so distinctly walking in going, yeah, okay, cool. I'll go along, see what this fuss is about. And I walked out with my name down for a home essentials kit. And I do not regret it at all. It was the best decision I've ever made. And the home essentials kit is something now that I truly believe every household needs. It's a kit with doTERRA that you can purchase that has the top 10 oils, and they alone can help support you with about 80% of our general health problems. Now, this isn't something to completely take away from modern medicine. There is definitely a time and a place for that, but it is something that I can use now where I may have taken medication before that I don't need. For example, if I'd have a mozzie bite before, I'd take an antihistamine to stop the itch, and now I can just use lavender oil. So slowly, I started finding new ways to use the oils, and a big part of that was my cleaning products. I hated going into my shower, spraying all over the walls, all over the glass, and feeling like I needed to wear a gas mask. So by playing around with all of these beautiful products, I was able to make my own cleaning stuff. So this here is a spray bottle, nothing more in there than tea tree. I've got On Guard, I've got lemon, a bit of vinegar, and I top it up with filtered water. That's it. This bottle I got online from a website called Aromatools, but you can actually get them from Target for about $2 at the moment. I have been given a hot tip, so make your way to Target and grab some of these and make them yours. Aside from the cleaning products, my immune system, that was a huge thing that I wanted to focus on. Because of the endo, I was finding that combined with working in quite a stressful role that I had just started, my immune system was crap. I absolutely needed some support there, and I was finding that every few weeks I was getting run down, which for me starts as a sore throat, feeling really sore, really tired. With doTERRA's products, I was able to make a beautiful roller blend, which is just here. And I roll this on the bottom of my feet each night before I go to bed. And I basically went through all of winter without getting sick. There have been times where I can feel my sore throat coming on, like last Friday, for example. But now I have the tools to stop me and, to stop that coming on and progressing any further, which I love. On Guard, which is a product specifically for your immune system, they have a whole range, and a favorite thing in our house now is the On Guard foaming hand wash. So for me, it wasn't just beautiful oils that I could diffuse, it was changing everything about my lifestyle. This also means I don't have to go to Coles and keep buying hand washes and things like that. It's less things I have to carry home, and they're delivered straight to my door, so what's not to love? So that's how I started. That's how I began using the products. And then from there, it was, for me, I started doing research and looking into doTERRA specifically. And being that there are so many essential oils companies out there, I wanted to make sure that I was continuing to use products from a a philanthropic and a sustainable company that wasn't going to be, morally wrong and going against my personal values and beliefs. So what I found was amazing, and I wanted to run you through a few of those. The first of which is doTERRA's co-impact sourcing. So we have over 130 essential oils in the collection, and these do keep growing. And they come from about just over, say, 40 countries. Now, more than half of these are third world countries, and doTERRA basically go in and create these sustainable long-term partnerships with the locals. Instead of going in, slapping up a big doTERRA factory, bringing in their own workers, they'll go in and they will teach the locals who want these opportunities how to source, how to distill, and how to create these beautiful products, and in turn receive fair income, which they may not have had these kinds of opportunity in the past. So it's really beautiful to see that they go in and they actually care about the countries where they are grabbing these products from. The next thing was the Healing Hands Foundation. Now, this is where doTERRA have a look at their sourcing communities and look at what they need. They help them create, give them the tools that they require to build safe places. So it could be things like working on anti-sex trafficking. doTERRA could be going in and working on feminine hygiene education. They could help build clean, sustainable water. There's a whole range of things that you can have a look on their website. So if you just jump on and search Healing Hands Foundation, you'll find a bunch of info, which I have also talked about on my blog post, which will follow through after this video. So there is also the benefit of having an incredibly tested and regulated product. So each of doTERRA's oils are tested 3 times in-house, but there's also a 4th testing done by a third party. This means someone else is coming in and also testing the product. You'll find that on their products, they have a CPTG stamp there. This stands for Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. A lot of doTERRA's oils you can also ingest. It is safe to do so, but please be mindful of how you're diluting things. Always, always, always make sure that you do your research and that you're educated before you start ingesting things. But the fact that they are safe to use in foods or pop it under your tongue or on the roof of your mouth, for me that showed that they do have an incredible quality product. And that's what I was after. There are so many more reasons why I absolutely love them, but I don't want to go on all day. So as I mentioned before, I have got a blog post up as well. So head over to thehealthcoven.com and I'll have this up in writing and I will chat to you more over there. Now, if you do have more questions, please jump on to my Instagram, so at The Health Coven, and I'll be happy to continue this conversation. Otherwise, I hope this provided a bit more insight for you, and I will chat with you all soon. Thanks so much for your time. Bye.